How to delete your fear of rejection. Rejection is usually the reason people struggle so much with achieving success in their lives. They are too worried about the outcome instead of their action. And I've had the same problem too, and this has really affected me with my dating journey with women. You ever meet a girl that you find very attractive? Maybe she was in your classroom, maybe she goes to the gym you go to, maybe you just somehow know her. And this girl, you find her so attractive and maybe you even have a conversation with her, but you can't make a move because you just don't want to fuck it up. And what ends up happening is you end up fucking it up because you never made the move. This is a very common occurrence. If it's happened to you, trust me, it's happened to a lot of people. It's happened to me many times. I'm here to tell you that principle number one when it comes to how to delete your fear of rejection is understanding the mindset, which is rejection is not as bad as you think. And in fact, regret is so much worse. So much worse. It's a night and day difference. Feeling bad because you did something wrong, or you didn't take the correct action, or you let yourself down because you didn't step up to the plate, feels so much worse than getting striked out, than having a bad performance. So much worse. All the greats in every single type of endeavor, they have bad performances. It's normal. Brad Pitt has a bad movie. LeBron James had a bad game. This is normal. It's okay to fail. It's okay to get rejected. But it's not okay to just not play the game, to just not do the thing. So that's principle number one. It's understanding that mindset, which is never reject yourself. Instead, let others reject you. Because through rejection, and this is principle number two, the next principle, through rejection, you will learn about yourself. In fact, without rejection, learning is almost impossible. Without failure, learning is almost impossible. If every time you went up to a girl, she never rejected you, like how would you know where you're fucking up? The feedback is very important, both positive and negative feedback. And I know you don't want that negative feedback. You don't want to feel awkward. You don't want to feel singled out. You don't want to feel pushed away. But I'm telling you that that's the only way to learn. Reason being is the way learning works, the way memory works, is you get an emotional response within you, and that's what allows you to remember things. Without the emotional response, you won't remember it at all. And this is why traumatic events will stick to you forever, as well as amazing, fun, beautiful, happy, blissful moments. They will stick to you forever because your emotion is the glue to the memory. So that's the next principle, which is understanding rejection will teach you things. And you need it. And you need that pain that comes with it. Otherwise, you won't remember the lesson. Because guys, girls don't just reject you. If you go on a girl on the street, if she's walking down the street and you go up to her and she tells you to fuck off, there's a chance here, there's a chance that she has a boyfriend and she's being very respectful of her man. There's a chance, but there's also a chance that she's telling you to fuck off because you have a bad performance, because you approached incorrectly. There's a pretty good chance that she's telling you to fuck off because you fucked up. And since what's really interesting is if you can go, approach, fuck up, think, okay, where could I have gone better? What was something I did that could have been better? From there, you work on that and you just keep rinse and repeating this process. Over time, you will get success. And this can be applied not just to approaching, but even to dating, or to online dating as well, or to other areas of life as well. But this video is focused more on dating. That's the next principle. So those are the principles those are like the mindsets behind it. But then there's something else here, which is to understand that rejection is something that won't hurt forever. So even if you get rejected, it's not going to hurt that bad. You think it's going to be so painful. But I'm telling you right now, it is so much more painful to just think and think and think and think about making a move. And then you make the move and then you get rejected, as opposed to just making the move once you think of it. In fact, there's this one story I have where I remember I was in college, and I was a jiu-jitsu person, right? And I remember at the jiu-jitsu team, there was actually a very attractive woman. I'm not gonna say her name, but she was an attractive woman, and I remember I liked her. And I remember I wanted to get at her. She was very friendly. Sometimes we would jiu-jitsu together, sometimes we would be in the sauna together, sometimes we would talk between classes and stuff. But nothing ever happened. I remember me wanting to make a move or wanting to somehow flirt with her or something. And it was almost as if I was waiting for some sign, for some reaction from her, for me to escalate, for me to make a move. But it never happened. And what ended up happening is things just got friendly, and I never got that girl. I just never got it. So I never got rejected, but instead I rejected myself. And trust me, the pain, to get back to the point, which is the pain, like the time spent, the emotion spent, thinking and plotting what I'm going to do, how I'm going to ask her out, but then never even asking her out, and all this emotion, all this anxiety, it really fucked with me. And I remember feeling really dumb. Like after the whole thing, when I went to a different gym, or I forgot what happened, but I remember I just wasn't at that gym anymore. I remember feeling like, why did I take so long? Why didn't I make a move? I should have just went for it. Who knows what would have happened? So yeah, remember, the pain of regret is worse than the pain of rejection. Rejection has to hurt for it to be a memory. That's why it teaches you something. Every time you get rejected, there is a lesson there, and the pain is necessary to learn and to embed into your nervous system, into your body, into your spirit. And then the final point was just understanding that rejection doesn't last long. Like the pain of rejection isn't that painful. Instead, what's painful is the plotting and thinking of the move that you do so long and then you get rejected. So essentially, it's not even the fact that you're getting rejected that's painful. It's the fact that you were in your head for so much. You put so much time and investment on this one thing, and then you get shut down, and then it hurts you. The solution is you just take action. When you see the girl walking down the street, you just go approach. When you see the girl on the date you're with, you just go for the kiss. You go for the move. When you're texting a girl on online dating, you just try to get her number. When you're about to ask that girl out, you just ask her out confidently. You don't get so nervous about it. You just say, fuck this, I'm willing to fail. There's an abundance of options in this world, and I'm going to really make my intentions clear and go for it. It's gonna make you feel the best, trust me. But if you need help with any of these situations, and you wanna get better at dating, at your self-development, at your confidence, link is in my description to work with me one-on-one. That's all for this video, guys. Have a great day.